Well, good morning, tubers. It's Sunday on, it's no longer October, that went by fast, it's now November. We got some stuff to do today. Now, I'm making this a separate video from the Explorer project series because this isn't exactly fixing the thing up because it's going against what my initial plans are with the vehicle. I'm gonna make this a separate video for people who need help with this, so that way it's a more specific video. So what I want to try and do today, make an attempt to replace the valve body gaskets in this A4LD that I have my 94 Explorer. What we're going for here is putting all new gaskets in and doing a filter and fluid change at the same time. The hope is to improve shifting and possibly regain first gear. Now the problem that my Explorer is having is you can't feel it shift. It has no shift feel. You can't visibly see the RPMs. You start off, you go to 2,500 RPM and you're accelerating, and then it should drop down a little bit as it goes into each gear. But instead it's acting like it has a CVT, like it's just running through all the gears without actually shifting. This whole kit was $35 from globaltransmission.com. I'll put a link in the description for them so you guys can pick this kit up. I mean, it comes with everything. They have the 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive kits. This one's the 4-wheel drive one because my Explorer has 4-wheel drive, so it has the longer pickup tube. That's what we're gonna do today. Enough rambling. This is probably getting boring already. Let's go ahead and well, I gotta get this blue turd out of the shop. I mean shed. And then we'll take the Explorer and roll it in here. We're going to get her up on stands and probably try and make a little bit of room. I'm working with what I got, We're under the Explorer. I got it up on ramps. We're going to... got some towels here ready to go too, in case we need those. And this other one. So, I was just under here looking at what size bolts we got here. We have 13. There we go. Okay, heat shield up and out of the way. We're clear here. So what I'm thinking I want to do, we're missing a bolt. How cute. So what I'd like to do is kind of start with this side. It'd be nice if they put a plug right there. You could just, and then not having to deal with this strategic planning of how you're gonna get this, pan off of here. I'm gonna leave one in the corner. Yeah, I did this by hand one time. It freaking sucked. Take this side of the pan and we'll just kind of peel it down and we'll just let it flow out that way. I swear to God, this better not be RTV'd on. I'm gonna be really pissed. I need a bigger pan. I need a lot of everything. Well, what we can do, start loosening up these bolts on the other side. Mostly on this back half. This is where it's all going to want to drain out. So, I'll let the pan flex a little more. Oh, she's starting to go more. Let it rain like this. Leave a bolt there. Yeah, shit. I got oil on my forehead. Now my 95, it burnt. Training fluid got burnt pretty bad on it. As well. man, it stunk way worse than this. This smells really old, dirty, and tired, and mostly burnt. And we'll have to put this you gotta be careful with oil and stuff dripping. Definitely wear your safety glasses. So this should be it. If I did decide to keep this automatic, you know, rebuild it and put it in here, I would definitely invest in a drain plug. Whew. Oh, man. That was scary. Do we not have a magnet in here? It does not appear that there's a magnet in here. Right under it. The filter is going to have some that will happen. To give you an idea of what this fluid smells like, it smells like a mix between like if you've ever had something like electronic kind of crap out, it kind of has that smell, but with a little bit of fuel injected V6 or V8 exhaust gas smell kind of mixed in. That piston can actually come out and it won't hurt anything. The thing is that you want to make sure that you put a new gasket in, because if you don't, you'll have a really, really slow reverse engagement, and that is just no es bueno. How do I know? I speak from experience. I think the piston applies to a anchor on the band. Oh shit. A lot of fluid is going to come out of there. For it. All right. Are you ready, kids? I'm gonna go. I'm just trying to see if I'm missing a bolt somewhere. Right here. There she goes! Good God. Well, we'll just let that drain for a bit. I need to get a 5-speed for this. I'd like to just swap it in right now. Yeah. there's just all kinds of sludge, and there's metal material, and don't lose that valve. All right, let's get the valve body here, and she's a bit rough. The gasket is pretty bad. It's gonna take a lot of work to get it off of here, but look at all this debris right here, and I can see it's under parts of the gasket here. So what I want to do is clean out these bits here, and I want to get the separator plate off. I'm going to get a picture of the whole layout. I like how the transmission's still draining. I think it's just draining the torque converter. So it's a Torx 30. That was loose. 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 There are springs in here and check balls, so you have to be very careful when taking this out. Luckily I have the transmission rebuild guide for this. Yeah, see we got springs here. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. I have to find an effective way to get this gasket off. I don't think she's gonna be nice. So we've got a little valve there and a spring. There's also like a check valve thing there. If I clean out where the check balls go. All the loose stuff, kind of want to get out of here. There's a check ball there. Let me get a picture of this so if we lose anything. I'm only relaxed because this is not my primary vehicle. So this is just my project rig, you know. I might have to find a razor blade for some of the stuff that's being a little bit more stubborn. But luckily, for me, this stuff is, because it's still submerged in oil, it's not too terribly baked on. Just get the bulk of it, and you know, you can clean it later. I might go get, trying to think of a good way to clean this. So it's not every day I do this kind of stuff where you're having to clean, like, because you don't want to like scratch this up or anything. I've got this long razor blade, and what I'm doing, I'm just kind of getting under the stuff and just trying to lift it up. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I've got this pretty clean now. What I'm doing is I'm just looking for any leftover gasket material and just scooping it out. I really don't want to get too much more involved with this. Just want to make sure there's no big chunks. That way, because you get a chunk in there and you plug up something or you stop up a valve. My neighbor's firing up his motorcycle, and he's just gonna rev it and let it backfire, and then he's gonna put it away. So now the next fun part is going to be our separator plate. Oh man. Razor blade? Look at all that. He probably has water in his fuel. Been sitting out. Okay, it's not so bad. Once you just get in there and you can start taking big chunks. This is gonna be something else. Yeah. Matthew Smith commented on my Facebook photo. He's like, "Gonna be great," because I posted valve body stuff, and it's like, "Hey, don't hold your breath. This is a test." Get a paper towel and wipe down the other side. I don't think we'll have to brake clean it. So this side goes up to the transmission. This has got scratches on this side. We didn't even touch that. Yeah, what a pain in the ass, huh? Yeah, that's gonna have to do. This one here is gonna go in between the two. Like such. And then, hey, that's looking pretty good. I like to take pictures as I go because at the end of the video I'll have a little thingamajig. And I am ready for lunch. So we got our little metering deals here. This one went here. And then you had this one right here. And then you have 4 check balls. One went there. Now look at my picture and make sure that we get, so I'm gonna look at this picture here. So I see check ball there. There was check ball there, and I think there was a check ball in this one, and then there should have been a check ball up in here, and then that was left open. Okay. Okay, and then we got this guy went here, and that guy went there. Yeah, I think that laid flat. I think then the ID tag went on. Because that won't fit like that. I think it went like that. Yeah, and that had a bolt on top of it. Okay. That also fits. And then that fits pretty good. I'm really interested to see if this is going to work better. I believe all the fasteners are to be 20 inch-pounds. So let's see, we'll start about here. should be good. Just snug it. We're going into aluminum here. Separating plate to main control screws. So it says those are 71 to 97 inch-pounds. So let's just give her a little ka-tink, ka-tink, ka-tink. We should be good. On top. Oh yeah, it's got a cutout for it. Okay. I'm going to get some silicone paste, and I'm just going to dab a few corners to keep this from falling off. And then we'll get under there, fire up the GoPro, and slam that in there. Some new O-rings. Looks like we have a replacement here for this guy. I'm not sure what this one's for. Obviously it doesn't fit anything, and then we'll put that one on there. Probably just gonna take some ATF and just lube it up. All right, we're gonna find out if this is gonna be a natural one. Oh, she gonna be nice. So at this point in the video, I'm leaving out how I reinstalled the valve body. There's an actual specific pattern that you're supposed to follow when tightening it down, and there's also a torque spec that you'll want to torque it down to. Almost there. Oh my god, it's a lot of work. Tink, 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 tink. Let's get the filter. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, that pops in there. That goes up in there. Fuck, I hate that. That should be good. I don't think it needs to be that tight. Oh, surprisingly didn't make too much of a mess. So I went and snugged up all the bolts. The GoPro died on me, so lost a little bit of video there, but just tighten down. Everything's in, so get all this out of here and fill her up with fluid. That's what was in there. Pretty grody. So I'm gonna pour one jug in. So make sure we're not dumping anything on the ground. Slowly fill it up. That's one jug. It's spilling on the ground, that's good. Probably won't bother returning any of this. So I think it's going to take 2 jugs. Potentially more. We got fluid. I'll stir it up and see if it makes a mess. Before I head off to lunch, let's tear this filter open this filter up. Took it for a test drive. It's a little better. It actually shifts a little bit better. It's still a soft shift, but you can actually see the RPMs change as it goes through each gear. First gear still kind of feels a little, yeah, but that's the way it is. It is a little better though. So let's crack this thing open. Get this damn filter out of here. Oh yeah, these new shears, freaking nice. Alright, so this is where stuff gets trapped. Oh, look at that. That's gravy. Alright tubes, that's going to conclude this video. I am done for today. It seems to ship a little better. First gear has definitely got some issues. This whole video was just to help people who need to do valve body gasket replacement or even servicing the transmission. And I wanted to see if it would improve shift quality. Basically what it's done is it made it where, I mean, as you're driving, you can actually see the RPMs come down as each gear kicks in. So looks like it's shifting quicker, so that should at least help the other gears and keep them from slipping. Anyways, that's it for this video. I got some more stuff to do to that Explorer, but that'll be in another video series. And this is just a standalone video. Anyways, thanks for watching. Give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and check out our Facebook and Twitter links down below. Everybody take it easy. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.